We're at the Mehigan residence. Insurance company paid for the soft metals on the roof. Soft metals are on the front slope. We're not going to do anything to the front slope just to avoid any HOA issues. So we're going to determine the repairability of the shingles on the rear slope. I'd like to mention I'm using a manufacturer-approved flat bar and a manufacturer-approved hammer. 9 times out of 10 these repairs can be done, but that 1 out of 10 chance we just have everything documented to make sure the scope of work is correct. So the first thing I always do is mark off a control area. So find a full shingle and mark it off. Make sure it's completely unrelated to the actual repair. So this will be our control. And then I'll come a couple shingles away and do the actual repair test. I would also like to mention, try to be as gentle and as delicate as possible throughout this situation, just to remain unbiased and have a complete, true scope of work. So first thing we do is unseal the shingle. So find where the shingle starts right here, and then just unseal it with our flat bar. Of course, every shingle has a row above it, row of nails above it. Just being very gentle, unsealing all the shingles above it. This is going to be our shingle here. Make sure everything's unsealed. And then obviously again, just being as gentle and as delicate as possible. First thing we have to do is find the first row of nails. Immediately, the nail pulls right through. Out. Second nail. And trying to stay as gentle as possible. Make sure we don't damage the roof in any way. All right, first row of nails is out. Second row. All these nails are pulling through just due to how brittle the shingle is. Keep on keeping on. Again, I can barely lift up this shingle just to see where the last nail is, let alone do this repair. So I'm gonna have to lift it up just a tad bit more. The nail's completely pulled through, it was hidden. There's the last nail. Guess there's another nail. All right, that's the easy part, somewhat easy, is unsealing the shingle. First thing we want to look for is any material transfer, to see if the shingle had any granules get stuck to it. As you can see, right here, right here, right. All right, guys, we just finished up the repair here. As you can see, this is our shingle. These shingles completely lost their material. The sealant strip is on the shingle above it. You can also see that this rip that was created here, just from me having to get the nail, that nail right there, under the shingle. And then throughout the roof, all the material transfer. Obviously, a tear like this, and these shingles will never seal back down. In addition to all the granules that are falling off due to this material transfer. We can come back up to our control shingle right here. You can see there's no rips on the shingle anywhere. The shingles are sealed down. There's no tears or anything like that. So unfortunately, I think this repair failed just because of the rip here and all the material transfer. Thank you.